I'm back to do another episode of Create This Book. Very excited because I'm really looking forward to some of the pages that I'm going to be doing in this episode. I will address one thing before I get started. I have been reading the comments and I've noticed an increased amount of people as I've gotten further into this series that are a little bit confused about why I talk about this book as if it were mine, as if I wrote it. And the reason I do that is because I don't know how to say this without sounding braggy. I'm not trying to be braggy. But yeah, I did. I actually wrote this and published it myself. So this is my book. I think most people know that, but just for those of you who jumped into this series somewhere in the middle and are confused, that's what's going on with that. Okay, so today I'm going to start with page 9. It's one of the beginning pages, and it is create the following lists. On this page, make a list of things you like. On this page, make a list of things you do not like. Okay, so I don't need to blab about this page that much because it's really simple and to the point. Who doesn't like to talk about their likes and their dislikes? Let's get to it now. Next is page 20, and it says, create an array of media. Draw one object over and over using a different medium each time. One drawing with marker, one with pencil, one with pen, etc. Note, also try experimenting with unconventional media, ketchup, chocolate, mud, etc. I don't know if I am going to use stuff like chocolate and mud and all that crap. Possibly I will, but just note, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I understand a lot of people think it's gross to use like food and stuff in their books. I kind of agree, depends on the day, but if you don't feel like doing that, you don't have to. It's just like an option. If that's fun for you, then go for it. If not, don't sweat it. Just use regular stuff like pens and markers and all that crap. So yeah, let's get into that now. Page 68, it says, create boredom, make this page boring. Typically, I like to make my pages very exciting, so I thought that this would be like a nice little contrast, you know. It would be one of those pages that's kind of out there, different, and so let's do that now. Okay, and next is page 15, which says, create a pet. Make this page into a pet. Don't forget to give it a name. So yeah, this is a very cute page. I've seen so many people do this page and it's always just adorable. This isn't for your actual pet because there's a page later in the book for your actual pet. So this is for one that you make up. So it could be like a fantasy thing, like a unicorn or something crazy like that. But yeah, it's just for fun. So also it does say give it a name, so give it a name. And page 61 says, create a page for stickers. Place stickers all over this page. I know people love stickers. I know people love putting stickers on things, and what's not to love? So yeah, you don't have to cover every blank space with stickers. You can obviously do that if you want, but I'm just saying you don't have to just use stickers. You can incorporate the stickers into some sort of design like I'm going to do right now. So let's see that. That's all that I have planned for today, so I'm just going to go through them. If you care to hear a little bit more about these pages and see them in more detail, then keep watching. Let's just go in chronological order and start with the list page. There is a lot going on here. This page took me absolutely forever, and my hand was hurting so bad after I finished this page. Lots of rainbow and black. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not like my absolute favorite page ever, but I am pretty happy with it. I absolutely love this page. If you watch a lot of my videos, you might know that I have drawn Chow Chow puppies in like each of my books. So I'm just continuing that tradition because I really like them for some reason. I don't know why. I've never had one. I don't even think I've seen one in person. I just think that they're really cute and I love them. And they actually do have blue tongues, like bluish, blackish tongues. So that's why his tongue is bluish black. Anyway, and his name is George, because why not? The media page, I drew an ice cream cone over and over again. It's not the same ice cream cone. I drew it kind of differently each time because I thought it would be more interesting and fun. But you don't have to draw it the exact same every time. It just, as long as it's the same object, I suppose. So yeah, we're going with that. I really like this page. I think it's very bright and happy and cute. And obviously I did use different media. I didn't end up doing anything really experimental. It just didn't fit in with my plan. So I didn't, like I said, It's fine if you don't want to. I just wasn't feeling it. So I didn't. So the stickers page is so cute. I have these like tea party stickers. I've had these for probably the past 6 years and I haven't done anything with them. And this was just a perfect opportunity. So I created a little tea party setting. I drew the background and then used the stickers. I really love this table of cupcakes. That's like my favorite part. But yeah, very cute. I'm very happy with that one. And then we have the boredom page. I thought that this was gonna be more boring than it actually is. I kind of actually like it. I was gonna draw it really, really boring, and then somehow this happened and it's kind of like stylized and cool, but still there's a guy and he's like bored. So it still counts because he's bored. That is it. Those are all the pages that I've done for this episode. It is officially summer for me. I'm out of school, so you can expect regular videos at the minimum for the next couple months from me, so that's cool. Thank you guys so much for continuing to watch me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!